Jacob was 5 when we noticed some changes in his behaviour, and he was having constant headaches day and night and was in complete agony.
He was waking up, as the doctor was saying, it's a brain tumour, it's the size of an egg.
By the time he was diagnosed, it was causing a huge amount of pressure inside his brain.
We also had Lockie, who was 1, and still sort of being fed by me, so a bit dependent.
As a parent, nothing prepares you to be told that your child has a very serious, very large brain tumour.
It was a week after Father's Day. We watched a movie and we knew something was wrong with Giovanni. You know, you have all other kids in the cinema making noise and everything like that, and Giovanni was just like a Cabbage Patch doll, just still. The doctor, when she came and she put the curtain around, and she just basically said, "It's one of the worst cases I've ever seen. I'm going to be blunt with you. 3 months." Yeah, it was hard.
He has a tumour that sits on his spine and has travelled up to his brainstem, which is now inoperable. His tumour's rare and is in a rare spot and has acted differently, so he's very unique, so they don't know what to expect.
You know, you don't know, you're completely lost.
Without the Ronald McDonald House, it would have been an absolute nightmare for us.
It was the first group of people that were holding their hands out to help us.
You know, I never knew about Ronald McDonald House beforehand and stayed. The following day I came down and saw the house manager, and he said, "Oh, how long are you going to be here for?" And I'm just bursting crying, so I've got no idea. And I said, "Fine, calendar out." Just start scratching through. No problem, you just let me know when you know.
Ronald McDonald Houses are open 365 days a year and generally 24 hours a day. So there'll always be a volunteer in a family room there when a family needs that support, whether it's just a shoulder to cry on, a cup of tea, somewhere to sit by themselves.
It's almost like a little oasis in the middle of the hospital where it's a normal environment, it's a comfortable environment, it doesn't feel like you're in a hospital, it's somewhere that the kids can relax.
Ronald McDonald House, it's just amazing what it provides for us, because it's those things you don't have to think about, you just have to think about what do we need to do for our son.
Walking through those big red doors into this really safe environment where people can share their experiences with each other and families can get together. So this is exactly what Ronald McDonald House does.
Sometimes you can recognise families that have only just been told some really bad news. You know, basically, it must have been what I looked like. Because it's so communal, you establish those relationships, and especially those that are going through some form of hardship themselves.
Just having somewhere safe, comfortable, where they can have a home-cooked meal is great.
If we weren't by Jacob's side, he would have been an absolute mess.
Because families do matter, and they're part of the recovery process.
Research shows that if a family is able to stay together during the illness of a child and have additional family support, they're able to focus more on the illness of the child and provide the support that that child needs to get better.
When he comes up here, he thinks it's a big fun house as well. And having the family together in the one spot is just, you need that under these circumstances.
When someone is scared, their ability to recover is really compromised.
It just makes me feel comfortable and happy that they're with me and guiding me through the way of my journey of feeling unwell and sick.
Be able to go into the Ronald McDonald House and see Lockie still being able to play. He actually learnt to walk while we were there.
During that time, you need to be able to have some sort of normal family life. You need to be able to step back and say, let's connect with my partner, let's connect with my other kids, let's connect with other family members around the place.
Ronald McDonald House makes you feel like you're not so alone anymore.
I think it was his 4th birthday. Oh, I'm 4 today. Will I walk, Mum? You take your bad day and then you pick yourself up and you go and you have to start all over again. Otherwise, if you just keep thinking negative, it's just going to make it worse.
You feel as though you're making a little bit of a difference in what is a really traumatic time for most of these families.
It was strange because the Ronald McDonald House felt like home straight away.
Ronald McDonald House is, on average, most nights are full, and we are often forced to turn families away.
You know, I sometimes wonder what things would have been like for our family and whether we would have survived as a family if we didn't have these kind of supports around us.
It costs Ronald McDonald House $132 on average per room per night to accommodate a family. It's a lot of money, so any support we're able to gather is crucial in being able to provide the service to the families when they need it most.
I'm going